So if you haven't used Canvas before, I'd like to give you a little introduction. And you can use any web browser you like. Here's Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer. So I'm going to use Chrome. And you can see I have a link here to Canvas in my toolbar. And you can do that also. But you can go to the Sierra College homepage and click on Canvas if you'd like to go that way. Or another way to get there is to go to the Sierra College website and then to My Sierra. And then when you log in with your same username and password for all of these logins, there's a link to Canvas online classes and gradebook inside of My Sierra also. So there's more than one way to get there. And then once you have this link here, you can point with your mouse and click and drag down to this toolbar and save the link to the site. So your class is Fall 17 Math D Online. You'll see it as Math 0000D. I'm not sure why we need all those zeros, but we do. And this is the course record number for Sierra College, 81614, and then the term is Fall 2017. So when you come to your Canvas, on your dashboard you should have a tile like this for each of your classes. These three little dots make it so you can give a nickname to the tile if you want to name it something that makes more sense to you, and you can pick which color you like. So you can see mine are very colorful. So once you get into the class, you'll see these buttons on the left. So these are the navigation buttons: Home, Announcements, Assignments, Tutor.com, Files, People, and Starfish. So when we go to the Home button, I've now published the course, so you'll be able to see it, and I've sent to Announcements, and you'll be able to view those. So you can set up Canvas on your phone and get notifications whenever I send an announcement or change anything about an assignment or put feedback on an assignment. You can get a notification so you know to come check and see what's going on. So I've made you a couple of welcome messages. You can check those out. And then in the assignments area is the main area you'll be using in Canvas to upload handwritten, hand-drawn graphs. So you'll see there's graphs for section 1.1, 1.3, 2.2, and so on. So these correspond to the section numbers in the textbook. And then you can see that I'm kind of clumped them up because I find that often students sit down and draw several graphing assignments at once, and it's just more convenient. You have your tools at hand and you're ready to draw graphs. So on September 3rd, you'll see there's 4 different graphing assignments due. You don't have to wait until then. You can do them when you do the section in the textbook and submit them then, but this is the last day that you can turn them in for full credit. So then September 10th these are Sunday evenings, these are due, so you have all weekend to work on them if that's convenient for you. A couple more due on September 10th and some due on September 17th. And then you'll see there's no graphing assignments for chapters 5, 6, and 7. And then a few more graphing assignments. So when you go to this assignment, you'll see that there's very specific instructions here in Canvas for how to do the assignment. So this is where you'll submit your paper and pencil graphs, and the homework assignment is in my math lab and it's labeled Graphs for section 1.1. So in my math lab I'll show you that assignment and you'll see what graphs I'm wanting you to draw. And the first few problems you'll be drawing the graphs in my math lab, and I want you to draw the graphs on graph paper, but you'll know what they should look like. And then there'll be a few problems that I've created that don't have my math lab solutions available, and that's so I can check to see that you actually know how to do the problems on paper. So read the instructions carefully so that you get full credit. Pencil only, use a straight edge to draw lines, label the problem number at the upper left, and you can put multiple graphs on a sheet as long as they're not crowded. And then you use your phone or a camera or a scanner to take a picture of your work or scan it and make sure your images are clear and easy to read. And once you upload your work, your score will get entered in my math lab. So all grades and scores will all be put in my math lab. And feedback will be put here in Canvas. So it takes a little practice to get used to finding what is where. So you can amend and resubmit your work. So once you've submitted your work, I'll look at it, I'll give you feedback, and then you can rework it and resubmit it until you get 100%. So it's a process because at first you won't be sure what it is that I'm expecting, but then each assignment usually gets easier and easier because you have a really good idea of what to expect from me. So the next button I want to show you about is this tutor.com 24/7 online tutoring. This is amazing. Sierra College has paid for you to have 8 hours of free to you online tutoring 24/7 because I'm not always up in the middle of the night. So they are, and it's a real person in real time with a live chat. So students have told me it's actually very helpful, so you might want to try it out and see if it's helpful for you. The next button I want to show you about is the Files button. And here's where I put all the documents for the course. There's a welcome letter. There's my MathLab instructions for how to get into the My MathLab course. Step-by-step instructions for working your way through the course if you like reading instructions. There's a schedule for the class that shows when everything is due, and there's a syllabus for the course that has kind of the agreement between me and you of how you earn your grade in this course. The People button is one of my favorite buttons in Canvas. As you can see, look at all these people's names in here. These are all your classmates. They're already signed up in the class, and there'll be some that get added as we go on, and you can see all of your classmates' names here, and you can message them. So if you want to message me, for example, you click on me, and then you can either send a message through Canvas, or there's also a chat feature. If I'm on chat, you can be on chat, but I don't really tend to use that often. So here it opens the message, you put the subject in a message, and then when you say send, it sends it right to my Canvas messaging account here, and you'll be able to chat with your classmates without needing their phone number or an email address. You can just send messages through Canvas. Then Starfish, I'll talk a little bit more about when I go through the syllabus. That's an early alert system. So I'm hoping I don't need to use it, but sometimes if I can't get in contact with students and I'm worried about them, I will put what's called a flag in the Starfish system, and you may get contacted by a counselor just to see if there's something we can do to help you. So that's what I have put in Canvas. That's the only thing I really use it for is these assignments, but you can also use it for the tutoring, to find documents, and to contact your classmates. So I'm going to make several videos for the course. This is the first one. So why not go ahead and click around in Canvas and see what you find and get comfortable and familiar with what's where.